And I was surprised when I read that in the newspaper, and it surprised me.
But you are here to promote the environment, see?
Yes, that's true.
Thalía.
I started when I was 9 in a little group, and then I switched to a bigger group, like a very famous group in Mexico and Latin America. And then after that, I started doing soaps, a lot of soap operas, and I did the first trilogy of soap operas in the history of the TV, and then we sold that soap opera to 180 countries, and you know, from there on, like, my record career started to like getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I took advantage of all those countries that opened the doors for my soaps, and I went with my music. I started when I was 9 years old, and it was an illusion. I dreamed about being a singer and an actress, and then I was always like playing and singing in my house and whatever. And then I had the opportunity to be part of a group, and we had 4 albums, and we worked very hard.
Your nickname is the Empress of Beauty. What is your beauty secret?
Oh my God, that's embarrassing. No. I think beauty is just like an inner thing. It's like something that borns from inside, from your heart, from your soul. So like outside is just like, you know, like a
shell.
A shell, something like that.
So it's your inner glow.
Exactly.
Wonderful. All right. How about...
About 10 years ago, you didn't speak any English?
No, about 5 years ago.
5 years ago. Did you find it difficult to learn?
It's kind of difficult. It's backwards a little bit for me, but I'm having the best time of my life. Seriously, I'm having a good time.
They love you.
They sure do. In fact, something else you said about that your mom told, there are 5 women,
Yes.
5 girls.
5 girls, yes.
And your mom said you got to be warriors.
Yeah, she said you have to be a warrior, especially if you're in this business. This business is kind of difficult, and you have to be strong, and you have to just know that everything is possible. You can reach all your dreams. You can make it a reality. And I'm here with you guys in this program that is amazing, singing my songs.
And the success of your album now, which is moving up to the charts, is largely on the strength of a single.
She is. Hi, Thalía. Nice to see you tonight, live on CBS. You look so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you very much. So it's a great opportunity for us to show our culture so diverse with different rhythms, different styles. It's a beautiful platform for all of us.
And you're performing tonight, right? Can you give us a hint?
I have to go and get ready right now. Yeah, it's one of the songs that is part of this album that is nominated right now, and it's going to be a big surprise. So stay tuned. Don't move.
You're like a uber superstar in other countries. I mean, you sold millions and millions of records. What is it like starting over at the beginning, and like where you can walk down the street and not everybody knows who you are?
But that's cool. You know,
No, it's not.
Yeah, that's my favorite, because then I cannot wear makeup and, you know.
The video "Baby I'm in Love" is from her Latin album Thalía, in stores now. In her laced-up pants and leather jacket, she looked right at home in Manhattan's punk nightclub, CBGB.
Now, are you ready for the onslaught of being a sex symbol? Because, you know, you are kind of attractive. The boys here, they're crazy,
I'm so ready you don't even get it. Are you?
Well, no one's chasing after me. I'm ready for you to do that.
Oh, then I need you.
Look at her. I love her. We're perfect together.
You had to learn English, didn't you?
No comprende.
Oh, come on, Thalía, don't start with me.
Tequila.
How did you learn to speak English?
Every single day. It's something that never ends. It's a very complicated language for me because everything is backwards. You know,
Yeah.
I speak Spanish and French, but I learned English about 4 or 5 years ago. Love brought this language into my life.
You love brought this language into your life.
And opportunities because of the soap operas. You know, of course, they were sold to 180 countries around the world. More than 2 billion people saw them, so I had to learn a language that is universal, like is English, so I'm trying to do my best.
You're doing just fine, thank you.
Study at a very young age, too.
I started doing ballet when I was around 7 years old, but I was more interested in being like Nadia Comaneci because she was my heroine. I said, I have to do gymnastics. It worked for me.
And working out keeps on working for her. In fact, she might not have survived the rigors of the music industry without the rigors of yoga.
The entertainment business is very difficult, and it takes away a lot of your inner strength. That's exactly what I'm doing yoga for so long, because it gives you clarity. You can focus more. You know, makes you feel good.
Thalía, the Latin songstress, is in tune with all her senses. Her 11th album, The Sixth Sense, is all about instinct.
I have like antennas, like I can feel everything that is around me. I hear like that inner voice that guides me and tells me what's good, what's bad.
Mexican-born Adriana Thalía Sori Miranda is a household name in the Latin world of music and acting.
It makes me write this book because I have like young girls following me as long as every woman. So I wanted to do a point in this book that you can take care of your skin. You can look gorgeous, you can be bold, you can be sexy, you can be looking young and sassy all the time, but depends on you. And I have all these secrets in this book that I'm sharing with everybody.
Afraid of during your pregnancy?
During pregnancy?
Yeah.
The morning sickness.
Yeah. Oh, you had
those
a lot?
were terrible,
Yeah.
the first 3 months. But then, because some of my friends told me some little things and here and there, so
those tips are in the book.
those tips are in the book.
You said they don't tell you the truth about childbirth. They leave things out. What do you think they know you wouldn't get pregnant?
I read about that as the Secret Society.
Yeah.
That's a chapter named The Secret Society there, because not even your mother, your sisters, your best friends, your doctor, even the nurse at your doctor's office, nobody prepares you to those moments after you have the baby, the pains, the aches, the body, how it takes to recovery after all of this process. Nobody really prepares you about the whole thing, the Secret Society.
But nobody's going to believe you. Yeah. I don't.
Well, that's why I took care of myself with a lot of diet things that I write in my book, all these recipes, and did all these exercises that are in my book. And
did you do yoga, or what did you do?
I did yoga.
Yeah.
I did Shivananda style of yoga, but more for pregnancy.
Okay.
And a lot of meditation, thinking positive, visualizations about your baby, how it's going to be, how the organs are forming, how
Did
everything.
You know it was
It has fashion, it has medical advice, it has recipes. I cover the first, second, and third trimester, but also I talk about the fourth trimester, that is when the baby is like at home and it's like, what am I going to do right now with this beautiful creature?